to Emonews package for Tuesday, 22nd July 2025. I am a presenter, so Anna Benjamin.
And I'm Rick Francis.
In the headlines,
government to present 1.2 billion budget to Parliament on Friday. Thousands take to the streets for Lucian Carnival. At least 20 dead after military plane crashes into Dhaka school.
Calling all PSU members, it's special discount time. Visit OptiShop today for your special 25% off member discount. Need glasses or sunglasses? No problem. Bring your PSU member ID and we got you.
Minister of Finance and Economic Development, Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, will present the 2025-2026 National Budget to the Parliament on Friday, July 25th. The minister will seek parliamentary approval of estimates of expenditure for the financial year ending June 30th, 2026, amounting to $1,213,494,398. As is customary at the start of a new parliamentary session, the President of Dominica, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, will deliver an address. And in other local news, the Dominica Cadet Corps is proudly hosting the 2025 Caribbean Cadet Camp, welcoming over 160 cadets and officers from 11 countries for 2 weeks of leadership training, cultural exchange, and regional collaboration. The camp opened on July 20th at the Jennifer Plain Field in Grand Bay, with Education Minister Honorable Octavia Alfred taking the salute. Participating countries include Jamaica, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Vincent, Guyana, St. Lucia, Barbados, BVI, and Trinidad and Tobago. Persons can look out for a route march in Roseau on July 25th, as well as the closing parade in Grand Bay on August 2nd. At a signing ceremony to launch the Value Addition in Agricultural Development Program Cash Grant Component on July 21st, Lakaya Joseph, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, reaffirmed the government's commitment to advancing Dominica's agricultural sector. She emphasized that this milestone marks a significant step forward in building climate-resilient, market-driven agricultural value chains. Let's hear from Honorable Lakaya Joseph.
Today's ceremony marks a significant milestone in our journey toward building a more resilient, diversified, and prosperous agricultural economy. It reflects the government of Dominica's clear and strategic commitment to the Value Addition in Agricultural Development Program, a critical component under the Emergency Agricultural Livelihoods and Climate Resilient Project, also known as DILCRIP.
The 53rd Conference of the Caribbean Public Services Association continues in Dominica this week. President of the CPSA, Steve Joseph, outlined the mission of the organization when he addressed the opening ceremony on Sunday.
I am reminded that essentially our mission as an organization is that strong collective voice for public sector workers, while we create a regionally integrated public sector labor movement that win for our hardworking people. A labor movement that produces bold leaders to take on the challenges of our times. The struggle for decent work that guarantees that those who toil to build our societies are certainly treated with dignity, that the wages they earn can sustain their families, and the gains and sacrifices they make are not squandered by those whom they serve.
Meanwhile, Sandra Messiah, Sub-Regional Secretary of Public Services International, called on the CPSA to revisit its mission to ensure that it remains relevant in changing times.
What is your vision and what is your mission, CPSA? Have you revisited it? Does it still apply today? Will it apply in the next 5, 10 years? What is your theory of change? Things are changing a lot. Some for the good, some for the not so good. But what is your theory of change? And what is that theory of change that will ensure that you can organize to win?
Messiah also questioned why trade unionists are not invited to CARICOM heads of government meetings when in fact organizations like the CPSA have been in existence longer than CARICOM itself. The Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with the Discover Dominica Authority, will host the 2025 Cruise Stakeholder Symposium on July 23rd at the Goodwill Parish Hall from 9 a.m. The event brings together key cruise sector stakeholders, tour guides, taxi operators, vendors, hair braiders, and frontline workers to explore emerging trends, customer service excellence, shore excursion preferences, and wellness for providers. It also includes sessions on financing and business support. Local and international experts will deliver presentations with a virtual panel featuring cruise line executives. Marva Williams, CEO of Discover Dominica Authority, says that the event is crucial to a successful start of the upcoming cruise season.
The Cruise Stakeholders Symposium is a vital platform that brings together the people who serve as the face of Dominica's cruise experience. As we prepare for the upcoming season, this gathering offers an opportunity to align our efforts, share critical updates, and strengthen the quality of service that visitors receive. The event provides access to valuable insights from regional and international experts and also reinforces our shared commitment to excellence, professionalism, and innovation within the sector. We encourage all stakeholders to take full advantage of this opportunity to connect, learn, and position themselves for greater success in the evolving cruise tourism sector.
And on Sunday, the communities of Egliston, Girardel, and Massac came together in a vibrant cultural gathering aimed at strengthening ties and promoting traditional Dominican heritage. Hosted in Girardel, the event featured spirited performances of traditional dances, including several ballet routines that captivated the audience. One of the highlights of the afternoon was the honoring of Rose Nelson, a senior founding member of the Egliston Girardel Cultural Group, who was recognized for her invaluable contribution to cultural preservation. The Egliston Girardel Choir stole the show with powerful renditions that had the crowd cheering and dancing. The event was well attended and warmly received by the public. Karen Richards, leader of the Egliston Girardel Group, delivered the vote of thanks, while Leonard Henderson, leader of the Massac Jacko Group, expressed appreciation to all who contributed to the success of the event. The cultural celebration concluded shortly after 6. And Emonews caught up with Desmond Farrell, originally from Pebush, at an activity held to raise funds for him over the weekend. Farrell is in the process of seeking medical attention overseas. Let's hear from Mr. Farrell.
Today is a day that we are having this activity to raise funds for Desmond Farrell, for me, because of my condition of my health. I was in Guadeloupe because I had a cancer in my vocals, and I was willing to go to Guadeloupe to take treatment for this cancer. But today I could say, thank God, I recover and I get ill, but not totally. But I'm doing very well. So I want to thank the community for what they put together to raise that fund. Because I'm still under surgery, I still checking up with the doctor. And I still have to go into Guadeloupe and do checking up.
The 4-day Mixology training workshop came to an exciting close with a high-energy mini competition spotlighting the talent and creativity of Dominica's up-and-coming mixologists. Organized by Belfast Estate Limited in collaboration with Archipelago Wines and Spirits and expertly facilitated by Jamal Bowen of Top Shelf Bartending Academy, the final day was nothing short of electric. Hear from Mr. Eddie Bruno, business manager, about the event.
We are pleased, Belfast Estate and Archipelago Trading Limited, to host this bar mixology training. We've invited Jamal all the way from Barbados, one of the top bar trainers in the region, to spend some time with our local bartenders and provide some additional information and skills so that we can improve the performance of our bartenders here.
Competition highlights included innovative signature cocktails crafted with Belfast Estate rums, unique flavor combinations featuring archipelago ingredients, confident world-class cocktail presentations, a strong display of talent, growth, and teamwork. Participants wowed judges and attendees alike, embodying the spirit and future of Dominican mixology. Their passion and skill demonstrated the incredible potential for excellence within the Caribbean bar scene. Emonews expresses congratulations to all who took part. And regionally, over 7,000 revelers from 10 vibrant carnival bands took to the streets of Castries for the highly anticipated Parade of the Bands for Lucian Carnival 2025. The Carnival Planning and Management Committee partnered with the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, the St. Lucia Fire Service, and the Ministry of Health to ensure a safe and smooth experience for both revelers and spectators alike. Lucian Carnival 2025 continues to showcase the energy, creativity, and unity of St. Lucia's people, with the Parade of the Bands remaining a highlight of the season. And the stage is set for the 19th staging of the Caribbean Week of Agriculture, which will take place from 29 September to October 3rd in a Twin Island Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. A virtual launch of the Caribbean community's premier agricultural conference was held on Tuesday 15th. The theme for this year's conference is Sowing Change, Harvesting Resilience, Transforming Our Caribbean Food Systems for 2025 and Beyond. In his feature address at the launch, Minister of Agriculture of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honorable Samal Duggins, juxtaposed the challenges facing the region's agricultural sector occasioned by extreme weather events, high shipping costs, and logistical hurdles with the resilience of farmers, officials, scientists, policymakers, and entrepreneurs.
In international news, at least 16 people have died and more than 100 were injured after a Bangladeshi Air Force training aircraft crashed into a school campus in the capital, Dhaka. According to reports, the Bangladesh Air Force F-7 fighter jet crashed into the Milestone School and College campus in Dhaka. The jet was being piloted by Bangladeshi Air Force Flight Lieutenant Mohammed Saga, who had also died in the crash. Mohammed Yunus, the leader of Bangladesh's interim government, said necessary measures would be taken to investigate the cause of the incident and ensure all kinds of assistance. U.S. investigators now believe that one of the pilots may have intentionally shut off fuel to the aircraft's engines in the fatal Air India crash. According to black box recordings, the captain was heard switching the fuel control to cut off just seconds into flight, prompting alarm and confusion from First Officer Clive Conder, who was piloting the plane. Sources say the captain denied the action, remaining calm despite questions from his colleague. President Trump is pulling the U.S. out of UNESCO, citing its anti-America and anti-Israel leanings as well as its woke agenda, according to report from the Washington Post. And in sports, the Dominica inter-school netball team is in final preparations for the upcoming tournament in St. Vincent. As part of their training, the team played a spirited practice match in Portsmouth against the Portsmouth Adult Stars. Coach Nabi Wallace expressed confidence in the team's readiness, stating,
Yes, it was a great day today for the inter-school netballers as they prepare for St. Vincent. What we had there today was a practice match against the Portsmouth Adult Stars, and we did it tremendously well. I think the score is 38-15 in favor of the inter-school team, and so I'm very pleased with what they are doing. And we will move on to one more final practice match for them. That will be on Tuesday against the national senior team. And once they can defeat that team on Tuesday, I am confident that Dominica will come away with the victory.
Team captain Kenya John echoed the coach's sentiments.
I'm team captain Kenya John, and I'm very proud of my girls, and we are very prepared for the upcoming games, and we are ready for each and every one of you.
In football news, Dubla edged Bombers in a 5-goal thriller at Benjamin Park in a thrilling encounter on Saturday. League leaders Dubla narrowly defeat the Portsmouth Bombers 3-2 in a highly intensity showdown. Goals from Laville, Paul, and Roy gave Dubla the edge, with Roy's late strike proving decisive just as the Bombers looked poised and salvaged a draw through Rion's Coffee's second half brace. Dubla now boasts 11 wins from 14 matches, maintaining their lead at the top of the table with only a few games left in the season. Man of the match, Jerome Burkard. Southeast outdone Middleham in 7-goal Sunday clash. Southeast delivered another action-packed match as they edged Middleham 4-3 in a back-and-forth goal fest. Darren James, Adriel Lawrence, and Leslie Lewan found the net for Southeast, who held off a late surge from Middleham to secure the win and claim all 3 points. Man of the match, Darren James. And in volleyball news, Club 1 clinches third consecutive Division 2 title in thrilling volleyball finals. Club 1 staged an impressive comeback from 2-1 down to defeat R&D Academy in a 5-set thriller during Game 3 of the KFC DAVA National Volleyball League Finals, securing the Division 2 championship for the third straight year. The high-stakes clash showcased the resilience and determination of both teams, but it was Club 1 who held their nerve to seal the title in dramatic fashion. Charles John Jules was named League MVP in recognition of his outstanding performances throughout the season. Congratulations to both Club 1 and R&D Academy for an exciting and hard-fought final. Tennis icon Venus Williams is back on the tennis court after taking a 1-year leave after doing surgery. Venus joins Haley Baptiste in the doubles match at the Washington, D.C. Open. Congratulations, Venus. Welcome back.
Hello, good day, and welcome to Weather Broadcast for today, Tuesday, July 22nd. I am your presenter, Annie Corrett Joseph. Let's begin by taking a look at surface analysis, and just to the east of the Lesser Antilles is a strong tropical wave, and this wave is expected to begin affecting the Lesser Antilles from tonight and extending to tomorrow, Wednesday. This other wave here in the Central Atlantic expected to approach the area on Saturday and linger into Sunday, while the third wave expected to affect the region by Tuesday into Wednesday next week. Let's look at satellite imagery, and we can see some cloudiness with some thunderstorm activity just to the east of the islands, and this is some unstable weather conditions, and these clouds are expected to continue moving across the Lesser Antilles during the course of the day. Just to the east of this, we have this strong tropical wave, and this wave is expected to begin affecting the islands from tonight and extend into tomorrow, Wednesday. This is expected to bring some cloudy to overcast skies with some moderate to heavy showers and thunderstorm activity. Let's zoom in on Dominica. And we can see quite a bit of clouds moving across the island during the morning. And to the east, we continue to see large amounts of clouds, and these clouds are expected to continue drifting across the islands, maintaining cloudy to overcast skies today. Radar imagery indicated some showers across Dominica during the morning, especially from late morning, where we see some moderate to heavy showers across parts of the island today. Saharan dust concentration is expected to linger today. However, as we move into tonight, as the wave approaches or passes the area, we expect a reduction in Saharan dust. However, by Thursday, expect once again to see an increase in Saharan dust concentration, and this is expected to go into Friday before another reduction as the second wave moves across the island on the weekend. Conditions for tonight: cloudy to overcast skies, breezy conditions also with some thunderstorm activity. Winds generally coming from the northeast, peaking to near 40 kilometers per hour with some higher gusts. Temperatures to be down to about 22 degrees Celsius in the interior and about 23 to 24 degrees Celsius along the coast. People in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks, you are advised to monitor the situation and to be alert. A flash flood watch or warning could be issued for tonight. Conditions for tomorrow: cloudy to overcast skies again with showers and thunderstorm activity, especially as we move into the afternoon. Again, if you live in areas or you're traversing regions where that are prone to flash flooding, landslides, and falling rocks, you are advised to exercise some caution. Temperatures to peak near 30 degrees Celsius on the west, about 29 on the east, and about 26 in the interior. Winds expected to shift to the southeasterly after the wave passes tomorrow, peaking to near 35 kilometers per hour. Some breezy conditions. You expect some higher gusts, especially with showers. Marine conditions tomorrow, slight to moderate seas, with wave picking up to 3 feet on the west coast and 7 feet on the east coast. Tomorrow's high tides will be at 2:36 a.m. and 4:25 p.m., while the low tides will be at 9:58 a.m. and 8:50 p.m. Let's take a look at the next 3 days. Again, tomorrow, the tropical wave is expected to affect the island, bringing cloudy to overcast skies with showers and thunderstorm activity. Especially as we move into the afternoon, you expect to see higher amounts of rainfall. On Thursday, we have some lingering moisture following this first tropical wave, expected to maintain cloudy skies with showers and some possible isolated thunderstorms. On Friday, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with some showers can be expected. Temperatures to peak near 30 degrees Celsius tomorrow, Wednesday, and up to about 32 degrees Celsius on Thursday and Friday. Nights to cool to near 23 degrees Celsius on Wednesday, and on Thursday, about 24 degrees Celsius. Some breezy conditions can be expected throughout the next 3 days. Wind generally out of the southeast, peaking to near 35 kilometers per hour with higher gusts tomorrow, Wednesday. On Thursday, we expect a general easterly flow, peaking to near 35 kilometers as well. And on Friday, some east-northeasterly to easterly flow, again peaking to 35 kilometers per hour. Sea is expected to peak near 7 feet on the east coast for the next 3 days and down to about 3 feet on the west coast. The sun will rise tomorrow at 5:45 a.m. and set at 6:39 p.m. For up-to-date information, you can scan this QR code to follow our WhatsApp channel, or you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram at Dominica Met, or our website at weather.gov.dm. Thank you for viewing, and join us tomorrow for your next weather broadcast. Good day.
This has been Emonews package for Tuesday, 22nd July 2025. I am your presenter, Anna Benjamin.
And I'm Rick Francis.
Thank you for viewing.